ready to progress to something else. And you can let him off leash.
Oh, he knows what's coming.
That's great. So we're going to see where he. Go ahead. Check him. So we're just going to start this game. And then we're going to see where he decides to set up. See where he chooses to stop. Good. That's cute. A little bit of setup there. Let's see, since he's doing so well, we'll see if he'll come and take a treat. Nice and balanced. Y'all noticed on his body, he was balanced over all four paws. His tail was not down. It wasn't as perked up as I would like, but it's not the end of the world. So was there any leaning on that one?
No.
Good.
His tail went down a little bit, but
that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to increase the contact right there. So he's going to have to come over my hand. Good, with a little tiny touch on his chin. Oh, there's a good tail wag. Oh, he's such a good boy. A little bit of a lean.
Yeah.
A little bit of a lean. So I had voice and I had eye contact. So you can bring him over. You what?
To me, like she's like looking to take the treat.
Yeah.
She wants it, but she's like,
yeah.
So we're not, you see the crouch. So to me, we're going to start over. We're going to chuck him further away until he can come balanced like that to take the treat. So this is what I love about this technique is that we're going to help him stop at his balanced point where he's, okay, remember, house is for you. Oh, hi. So he's good there. I'm going to toss it there. To your right. And I'm going to chuck him away. You notice anytime I need to grab a treat, I always do it when he's not looking at us. That's better. Good. And then chuck him. So I am asking him to come a little bit closer, still a little bit of a lean. Not too bad. Wow, did you see I'm taking cheese? Oh, beautiful. Hi. Oh, hi there. Yeah. So I'm increasing the eye contact and voice. I'm going to chuck a treat all the way back to you, and we're going to add more people.
Great.
Okay, so go ahead and just. Yep, I'm going to chuck you a treat, and you're going to call it.
Pepe.
You guys, I did. That was fantastic. So that would be using humans as equipment. Go ahead and just hold on to him for a minute. Yep, you can both. He's doing so well, and he remembers you from last time. So you're going to take here. Yes. So this is adding in a larger group, and if he's good with this, then we'll start having people stand up. Hi, Mom.
Pepe. Pepe.
Hi, how are you? Start the game again, and then because you guys are new, Sharon, you're going to start. And then we're going to wait to see who he looks at. Good. And chuck him away. Okay. So if you saw on that one, there was that crouching lean. Good. There's that's better. Good.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Paper. Oh, the paper might be a thing as well.
Oh.
Much easier here. So since his back was to me, I'm going to stand. So I'm changing my position. For me to actually get to the point where I can give him treats, I will crouch down to give him biscuits, right? So that's additional challenge for him. Hi there. Oh, such a good baby. Such a good baby. Hi. So the crouching down and the talking, a little bit much, not a problem. Sorry. That was full of speed. Sharon, you can stand up. And we're just going to have the two of us standing. Oh, that was good. Good job. And chuck him away. And then Dawn, you can do this seated. Good. Chuck him away. So every time he's turned around, you can see he's like, "Oh, you guys have changed something over here," but he's recovering really well. Good. And then John, while he's next time he comes back, you're going to stand up when you're in his group. So I'm going to get him over. And then, Pepe, hi. Good job. Hold on, just a second, Sharon. Sharon. All set? And then John, you can stand up. Sit down. Nope, you're going to stay. And then toss him away. Oh, there you go. See you. So when we start talking about movement, right? So if we just have one of us shifting position a little bit. Hi, how are you? Good job. A little bit of movement on my part doesn't seem to be bothering him. And then Dawn, you're just going to take one or two steps towards the middle. A little bit of a crouch there. Good. Good job. Good, and I'm going to toss you a treat, and you're going to gather him up.
Mira, Pepe.
Good, and you guys can sit down. Look at switch box. That's okay. As long as you can find it, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's okay. Awesome. All right, let's do it, man.
All right, let's do it.
Good. You're sitting. One of you is going to stand. Doesn't matter. Oh, look at that. Hi there. And then we're going to start with you going like under the leg or see what he can. Good. And then Sharon, he's going to come over to her. So, okay, give him a treat. That was cute. He's like, I'm going to miss you. Toss it away. Can't toss it. That's good. See the crouch? So he's good. We're going to toss him away. There you go. You needed a little bit of a break. Right? So there's a lot of things for him to clean up in here. Big crouch, big lean. So he's not quite ready for that yet. So we could maybe drop one behind me once he plays cleanup. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Good boy. Good job. Right? Good job. Oh, good kisses. So one of the things that we've not gotten from him is a little nudge to ask for food. So now we're going to start building up his, like, how long he can kind of hang out with us. Just by a little bear. Good. Hi, well, good to see you too. There's a little nudge. So the amount of time that he was close to me, and then he gave me a little bit of a move. So I just wanted to see if he would be comfortable with that too. You don't have to. Check him away. Yeah. Love how his whole body language is much more relaxed.
Yes.
It's tough business right there. That's really fun. Still holding back though. Yep, he's not fully balanced. So what I'm doing is I was asking him to take food like off of my knee. So that little by little, now that's lovely, right? So now that he's done it once, we can do it twice. Yes. Good. So you guys are going to just work around and do the same thing.
I think that giving him a break helps a lot. Like,
oh yeah.
Skittish, but then a break, and then he's more confident coming back.
So I'm glad. That's a wonderful observation, and that's really a major component of doing this technique. Is back in the day, the idea was to just get them to the guest to take food to be okay as quickly as the guest wanted.
Yeah.
But now what we're finding is that little moment where we get them to go into that seeking mode.
Yeah.
It's decompression.
And I'm guessing his head is like, okay, they're not trying to grab me. So
yes, and it's his choice. Always ask it, how is this for you?
Yeah.
He says this is not that bad. And Sharon, you can go from standing to sitting, whichever way you want. So this is another thing that we can start doing, and then it'll be Sharon's turn. Yes, good stuff. Look at that balance. So, like, I got that. Good. And then a little bit of a stretch. Good movement of her foot while he's there, but good. And then chuck him away. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Oh, is he looking? Gotta get all the cheese off. That's nice. Good job. And then Sharon, when he's done with that one, he'll go to John. So that idea of her handing the treat off to somebody else, that could be a variation that might be a little challenging as well, right? So reaching from one person to the other didn't seem to affect him. Give him a break, talk him away. He's like, hold on, she's got the good. I know you all have the cheese. Oh, right? Right? Good. He can look response to it. Walk to that tree. Stand up. We're just going to face the pictures. Okay, how are you? Good job. Ready? Here you go. Good. You're going to go around one chair. But he's like, whoa, what are you guys doing? And then once Dawn gets to that chair, see how he handles that. So already from like when I first met you, look at that tail. When I first met you guys, we're just walking. He wasn't, like, I was in your home and he was not having it,
No.
right? He's okay.
I wonder how he would behave at our place. Maybe this is a neutral place for.
It is a neutral place, and that's one of the reasons I'm going to chuck you a treat, and you're going to gather him up. Here you go. You want to grab that one? Good job. But that's really the thing, isn't it? Doing it here in a neutral environment so that the people can learn to read their dog's body language, observe, and you're going to come towards us. And as long as he's attentive to you and relaxed and comfortable, you can come closer. Once you get to us, we're going to give him a boring treat. So Dawn's going to be the one sitting there so I can coach you through this. Once he gets to you, and it'll look, a little closer, pay attention to you, a little closer, pay attention. Use treats, use praise, tell him what to do. And once you get close enough, you're going to invite him to go say hi to Dawn. And it'll look like this. Go say hi. And she'll have a treat like this. So come and take the treat. You're going to count to 3, and you're going to say, with a piece of cheese in your hand, let's go. And you're going to turn him around and walk him away. Okay? I like them all. I really love my big dogs. So we want to make sure that he's attentive to you, so show him that treat, ask him for a sit. Good. Take a little bit closer. Good, ask for a sit there. A little bit closer. And say, go say hi. Then offer your boring treat. 1, 2, 3. Show him some cheese and say, let's go. Good job. Give him a treat. Good. And do that again. That was a really boring treat. They don't like it. The Charlie Bear's not that. Love that balanced body, tail up, comfortable, soft mouth when he comes and takes it. Good job. I'm not sure he won. Well, and that's the thing is, as we're offering the treat from us, it's better to come away for the cheese. Do one more of that. Except, no, you have cheese. Very good. And then you're good. So let's go. Good. So if you notice, every time that he's stopping, Pepe's just like, why are we stopped? You're going to give me something good, right? Like praise and telling him to wait, telling him to stop. The pattern is starting to emerge where he's understanding, oh, I can move forward, you stop, I pay attention, we're still working as a team together. I'm relaxed and comfortable, because that's really what we're looking for with this approach, is that the dog is still comfortable and balanced. It's good for you? Yeah, this is great. So that's perfect. All right, does anybody want to try another approach in retreat again? I would love to see if Ziggy can do a little bit more. You've kind of mastered. Oh, yeah, let me go close that real quick. Thank you.